In case you've been wondering why the hectic bout of power cuts in Joburg, City Power explains, and Cape Town children die in gang crossfire. Hello, I'm Sifiso Zulu.
This is Eyewitness News.
City Power says some Johannesburg residents will experience load shedding twice in a space of 8 hours as the utility implements a new schedule for the rolling power cuts. Eskom recently handed over load shedding operations to City Power, which has created confusion over when some areas should be getting load shedding. It's understood that some places are being load shed more frequently as City Power adjusts its system for the new schedule. The utility says this will remain the case for some areas for the next few weeks.
We do recognize and accept that there were some challenges, especially from some residents who are concerned about the frequency of the load shedding that happened, especially on Monday and Tuesday, whereby some of them were basically load shed for about 4 hours in a space of 6 to 8 hours. And we do accept that, and we have been working with our teams to ensure that we deal with those technical glitches that actually happened.
Staying in Johannesburg, the city has filed an application for leave to appeal the court's decision to reverse the appointment of City Manager Floyd Brink. Yesterday, the High Court in Johannesburg declared Brink's appointment in February to be unconstitutional and unlawful. The DA claimed he didn't qualify for the role and that the city had erred from due processes when it gave him a 5-year contract. The Gauteng legislature says it wants to stop the culture of government projects ballooning and going over budget. Members of the Portfolio Committee on Infrastructure Development conducted oversight visits to a number of schools in the province which are incomplete. The committee says at the heart of the issue is government approving large contracts for businesses with little to no experience in the required projects.
We can tell you for free that there's a company, I just forgot the name, there's a company that has done 3 projects since I have arrived in the legislature. 3 projects, and none of them have been completed. 3. Now, who is this official that continues to appoint this company? And these are the things that we don't talk about. What is it that this company has on this official for this official or for these officials to continue appointing this company? We don't want to talk about these things. And some of us, when we talk about them, we're threatened. Threatened in 2 ways. We're either threatened with legal issues or our lives are threatened. So we must keep quiet. We can't keep quiet. It's unfortunate. If our lives must be terminated because someone has decided, let it be, but we can't keep quiet.
Yet another child has been shot and killed in Cape Town, this time in Mitchell's Plain. The motive of the attack is still unknown. A number of local communities, including Hanover Park, Manenberg and Fuleni, have been under siege by warring gangs in recent weeks.
Circumstances surrounding a shooting incident last night in Camille Street in Eastridge, where 2 males aged 7 and 20 were shot and fatally wounded, are under investigation. 2 counts of murder cases were registered for investigation. The motive is currently unknown.
On Sunday in Westbank near Mfuleni, a 12-year-old girl was shot dead and 2 teenage boys were wounded. A new City Council chairperson, Norman Arendse, has apologized for the governance lapses at the institution in the wake of a damning finding by an independent panel. He's also apologized to individuals involved in the investigation, which found his predecessor, Babalwa Ngonyama, and former Vice-Chancellor Mamokgethi Phakeng had misled council about the departure of a former Deputy Vice-Chancellor. Arendse has today told Higher Education Portfolio Committee meeting at UCT that Council accepts the findings and recommendations by the panel led by former Supreme Court of Appeal Judge Lex Mpati.
On behalf of Council, I again indicate our profound regret for not having acted properly, and I again use this opportunity to apologize unreservedly.
Thank you for watching. Remember to like, share and subscribe.
Eyewitness News, in touch, in tune and independent. For the latest, log on to ewn.co.za or ewn.mobi.